Let me check, mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right. Here are 7 tips I wish I learned when I started out as a production assistant. These tips helped me get on more sets, and I hope that it can help you too. Let's do it. Let's do it. Tip number 1. Be an early bird. The best first impression that you can give is being punctual. On a film set, time is money, so don't waste any of it. Being an early bird helps build your reputation as someone who is reliable, and reliability is a big factor in the film industry. Another benefit to being an early bird is preparation, and I do it in 3 ways. 1, I usually get to set 30 minutes before the call time, and that's to make sure that I don't have the stress of being late. 2 is that I make sure I look at the call sheet, looking at all the information, looking at the schedule, just so I can anticipate the day. And 3 is prayer. I spend some time with God just thanking Him for the opportunity to be on set. Getting in the right mindset helps you stay grounded and prepared for the day. So be an early bird. My next tip is an underrated but powerful habit, and that's to write down names. See, us humans have the tendency to forget things, like names. Forgetting names can make communication awkward and difficult. People love to hear their names, so why not make the effort to remember it? As soon as I introduce myself to someone, I make sure to repeat their name back to them so it better resonates with me, and then I can write it down. Throughout the day, you want to look at the list of names that you've written down, and mentally take attendance of the people around set. This helps you put names to faces, and allows you to communicate with everyone without that awkwardness. My next tip is to be present. People notice when you're locked in and when you're not. Being distracted on your phone or zoned out sends the wrong message and can hurt your reputation. Whoever hired you is paying you for your time and labor, so be a good steward of your work. Presence builds reputation, and people remember those who fully show up. My next tip is networking. You've probably heard it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that's true. Knowing people builds your network, and your network is what gets you booked and connected for future gigs. I found the best time to network with someone was when they can give you their full attention. When you have someone's full attention, they can be fully engaged in the conversation. And when you're having that conversation, be interested in that person. Ask them questions, learn more about them. Because when you're actually invested into the conversation, that gives you an opportunity to form a real connection. And when you network with someone, make sure to grab their contact, because if you don't have their information, can't slide in the DM. Usually at the end of the day or the next day, you want to send them a brief text saying, "It was nice meeting you and looking forward to work with you on future sets." And this allows you to be top of their mind for future sets. My next tip is to be a student. Everyone starts somewhere, and there's no shame in that. I remember when I first started out, there was a lot of jargon and slang that I had no idea what these people were talking about. I remember this one time someone told me to go get a gold mount. I did not know what that was. I quickly pulled out my phone, I searched it up and found what a gold mount was, and it's a battery. Instead of doing that whole process, I could have just asked the guy what that was, and he would have told me then and there. Don't deprive yourself from learning. Don't be afraid to ask. Asking helps you learn faster, and you just gain more confidence. My next tip is to take initiative. As a PA, it's your responsibility to serve those around you. So make life easier for everyone. If you see a cinematographer setting up a shot, sit in for him so he can use you to frame up his shot. If you see that talent doesn't have water, why don't you go grab them bottles of water? People notice when you take initiative, and even if they don't, you're still doing a great job. The goal is to do the little things before they ask you to. Taking initiative shows leadership, and it shows that you care about being on set. This last tip is my favorite and really changed the trajectory of my career, and that's to reflect. Right after a shoot, while it's fresh in your mind, ask yourself 3 questions. 1, what went well? 2, what challenged me? And 3, what did I learn? Reflecting allows you to document your experience so you don't forget any of it. Over time, these reflections turn into wisdom that you can bring with you on any set you're on. Also, it's just nice to see the progression from when you started to where you are now. You can see you're a little baby and new to this, and then as you progress, you see how much you've grown. So continue to learn, because that's how you grow. And these are my 7 tips. And I'm sorry. That's it. That's a wrap. If you found this video helpful, please let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. I love you.